Welcome to the eBusiness Boss YouTube channel. For any of you that don't know me, my name's Nick, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a hot topic amongst Amazon sellers at the moment. It looks like there are a lot of people out there that are getting suspended. They're getting their accounts suspended for numerous reasons. So I'm going to talk about the possible connection with the suspensions and launch services, the connection to discounted coupon giveaways, and towards the end of the video I'm going to be giving you guys some advice on what I think, and it is just my opinion, you can be doing and what we do to try and limit any risk of suspension. So I've been watching and reading through all of the groups. I'm involved in various mastermind Facebook groups with some of the biggest and best sellers on the Amazon platform, and I've been speaking to a lot of people about what seems to be happening, because it's a worry for all of us. You know, all of us have to launch products, all of us have to, learn how to rank products. We don't want to trick people or do anything against TOS, but everyone needs to understand how Amazon works and how it looks at people that they want to suspend. That way we can try and protect and grow our business as best as possible. So I have got some notes, so if you see me sort of glaring off screen, it's just because I'm looking at the notes. I've put together quite a bit on this subject. So yeah, a lot of people are saying that launch services are dead. So we don't launch services, we don't use launch services, and I'm going to explain why, but I'll also explain why they could possibly be a dying breed. So first of all, let's talk about what everyone's going crazy about. So suspensions. It looks like new sellers or existing sellers are getting suspended because they're either misusing, abusing and manipulating Amazon sales rank. They're doing unnatural things that are causing Amazon to flag their account for a manual review, and then Amazon, their internal teams, are taking the decision to suspend these accounts. So let's talk about the coupons themselves. So as we all know, Amazon give you the ability to create promotions. All sellers can do it, all brands can do it, and of course it makes sense because if you want to run a bit of a fire sale or you want to liquidate stock, you need to have the option to run discounts. It's a part of business, and I don't think coupons in themselves are against Amazon's TOS, otherwise they probably wouldn't give you the ability to create them within Seller Central. So a lot of what people do is they create a promotion, they distribute these coupons to people that basically they take up these coupons, between 50 and 90% off a product, and the sales going through against that listing over time and over a period of about 8 to 14 days will basically help your product rank for keywords within the Amazon search engine. So a lot goes into optimizing your listing, a lot goes into choosing your keywords, but yeah, that's the gist of it. People use coupons, give away sort of highly discounted coupons of their products in order to achieve sales velocity and move up the Amazon search engine. So usually it's 50 to 90% off. We're currently running a launch at the moment. We're giving away coupons with 90% off, and we haven't had any sort of an issue with Amazon. And we've launched like this for a long time. A lot of people do, but there's certain things that we do that we do it to protect our account. We study Amazon's TOS very, very closely. So the various ways people launch or rank products are, people might use a launch service. We don't, and I'll explain why. People might drive external traffic to capture people's attention and then distribute a coupon code to them. We do it this way. We use Facebook ads and ManyChat. We integrate the two, capture people's attention. ManyChat does all the hard work, talks to them, distributes these codes on our behalf. Alongside that, you can also run things like Google ads to achieve some full price purchases off another platform. That's a really, really good way to protect your account. Some people just use PPC. We haven't ever launched a product just by using PPC, but people do it, and you can imagine Amazon like people that use PPC because it's more money for them. We do use a lot of PPC, and I think it is actually a very important part of your strategy to launch and boost products. And then of course there's black hat tactics. So there's something called brushing, and this seems to be the main thing Amazon are looking at the moment. They want to eliminate all of these services out there that are basically following this brushing method. Brushing, if you don't know, is basically where a single entity owns a load of accounts, and that single entity can use these Amazon seller accounts to purchase products, which obviously manipulates, that's very unnatural, it manipulates sales rank, they can get sales velocity, achieve keyword ranks, and they also use these same accounts to leave reviews on products. So yeah, it's completely unnatural, and if there is any part of your operation that's unnatural, I can almost guarantee that within time Amazon will catch up with you. So if you have used any of these services, I don't necessarily think that Amazon would strike off your account forever. I think if you owned up to it, they might well reinstate your account. What they want is information about the people and the services that are running these things. So that's what they want. They want to go after the source. I can't say either way whether you'd get reinstated, but that seems to be the case with what a lot of people have been saying. So Amazon's terms of service, let's talk about that. 2015, they had their first big change in TOS, and they added misuse of sales rank to the terms of service. So basically, it's been defined by a few of the big sellers as basically people that are inflating or manipulating Amazon's sales rank. And they're doing this by something like fake orders or a brushing service, which is where an entity owns multiple accounts. And they're basically using these accounts very quickly, very seamlessly to quickly purchase products at a discount. This is completely unnatural, and that's brushing. That's what they want to get rid of. Then, of course, the big review change came, and everyone freaked out, a bit like now, and thought, you can't incentivize reviews. How am I going to get my products to the top? Well, real marketing, real business activities. That's how you're going to do it. That's how you'll succeed and build a proper business in the long term. Take an active interest in marketing and build your business as a real business would. If you're using any tactics to try and cheat or trick the system, whether that's obtaining reviews or boosting your products, maybe have a look at what you're doing. Because if you want to be in it for the long term, you've got to stay within Amazon's TOS. That's what we're interested in doing, and that is what we do on this channel. We try and update you guys with everything we're learning as we go along. So what is actually happening at the moment? Well, there are a load of black hat tactics. I'm sure we all know about them. A lot of talk about Chinese sellers, American sellers, even English, European sellers that are basically doing things like merging listings for gaining reviews. People are still asking for positive reviews. That's why people are being suspended as well. Misuse of search and browse. So people are using actually something called a timestamp URL, which tricks Amazon's algorithm to think that that customer went and found a specific keyword and then purchased the product. That's unnatural. Avoid it to protect your business. So Amazon are trying to combat all of these black hat tactics. Hence, I'd imagine this wave of suspensions. So there are probably good sellers that are being caught out. Sellers like you and I that might just be giving away discounted coupons without the intention to, manipulate or trick anyone or to gain reviews. As the sole intent. So ask yourself about your intent. Are you just trying to raise awareness for your product? Or are you trying to game Amazon's system? So Amazon's also doing something called review locks. So if it seems to be, if you've got a brand new listing, you have a load of discounted coupons that are given out, and you suddenly receive a load of reviews, well, if there's not enough organic sales data, Amazon look to be locking your ASIN so that you can't get reviews. Usually when that happens, they'll also flag your account for them to manually review to see if you're involved in any of these brushing tactics, and in which case you'll be suspended. So remember, guys, this is just my interpretation of it. So don't take any of this as, this is exactly what I should do. I just want to tell you guys what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, what people are saying to me. Because that's what we're following within our business. We launch products all the time. We've got a big private label business, and I just want to keep you guys one step ahead if I can. So Amazon are trying to protect the reputation of their platform. They want to get rid of all these black hat tactics. So basically they want to combat the bad actors. The black hat services like brushing, they don't want it, and of course they don't. So that I think is what's going on at the moment, and good sellers are being caught in the crossfire. So what can you do to protect yourself from being suspended? So these are some of the things we've done within our launches, and we haven't been suspended at all. Our account is healthy. We've got an account manager, and they confirm that we haven't been flagged at all for anything. So ensure that you have organic sales data. If you've got a brand new listing, I'll encourage you to, maybe in the launch period, up your PPC. So we sometimes raise the bid on what Amazon are suggesting, and even turn on Bid Plus for the first sort of couple of weeks of a launch period. Go aggressive, have an auto campaign, and also have an exact match campaign to target any keywords you want to go after. The main aim of the game is to achieve real organic sales. If your listing's good, even if it's a brand new listing with no reviews, you will still make sales if your product's good. That's what we do. So don't follow up with discounted coupon customers for a review. You can, but wait until you've got some organic sales data. So again, just my opinion, don't take this as this is what you should do, but that's what we found's worked well for us. We make sure we have organic sales, so if we give away a load of coupons, we won't actually follow up with that customer until we've got a load of organic sales, and we won't turn on our review email follow-up campaign, which doesn't ask for a positive review, it just prompts the customer to get in touch. I've got another video about how we use our email campaign. I'll drop a link above, so check that out. It's how we get reviews with our emails. So what else can you do? So we don't use launch services. Up to you whether you do launch them or not. The reason we don't use them is because we can't be completely confident about who the audience is and how those coupons are being used. We want control over our business. We want to grow an audience for our brand. We want to distribute the coupons. So yeah, a lot of people say they think launch services are dying out, and I can't say whether they're going to die out or not, but I would imagine they won't be around as long as, you know, the age-old tactic of real marketing, driving ads, taking people into your own brand, not just relying on a service to launch your products. Because one, you're not building your brand away from Amazon, and two, yeah, you're just leaving yourself vulnerable, I think. So be sure of your intent, keep it natural, use real buyers, and look for people that, you know, just want to take advantage of a great deal. You know, we run Facebook ads 70, 80, 90% off, great products. Make sure you're targeting, you know, you're thinking about, how shall I set up my Facebook ad? Well, target the people, your ideal customer, the people that are actually going to be interested in buying your product, especially at a discount. Make life easy for yourself. So don't panic. A lot of people are causing chaos amongst Facebook groups. They're all shouting about, you know, this is the end of third-party sellers. No, it's not. Most of Amazon's revenue, not most of Amazon's revenue, but certainly over half last year was from third-party sellers. They're very important. Jeff Bezos came out and said that third-party sellers are kicking our butts. And you can understand why. Because, yeah, there's much more variety. We know how hard we all work as third-party sellers. But yeah, be careful with your new listings. That's another thing definitely to take away from this video. When you're launching new products, use PPC and really go over the top, go aggressive, get some organic sales data. Also do things like run Google Shopping ads for your product directly to your Amazon listing. Is it worth, you know, £10, £15 a day budget if over the course of 2 weeks you're going to achieve maybe 4 or 5 full price sales a day, and you know your listing's going to bed in for certain keywords, and yeah, it just looks safer in the eyes of Amazon? I think it's worth it. If you do get banned, what I would say is, again, don't panic. Don't panic. You'll need to submit a POA, which is a plan of action, and you'll need to highlight and take responsibility for what you think Amazon think that you've done wrong. So something has triggered a flag with them. One of your activities has caused them to manually review and suspend your account. So be clear, admit fault, take the burden on, tell them how you're going to avoid this happening again. If you've been using a black hat service, my personal opinion, I would tell them. I'd just be honest, because if you want any sort of chance of getting your account reinstated, you must address the issue that they found. So you can use ASIN reinstatement services as well. You're going to need a fair bit of budget. They can be quite expensive, but they will basically submit a plan of action on your behalf and deal with the process. It is quite expensive, but there's another option for you. Be patient. Don't hound Amazon. If Amazon rejects your plan, carefully step back with your business partners or on your own and look at where you might have triggered the suspension. So if what you submitted the first time Amazon reject it, well, that's not why they have flagged your account. So look into it. And then after you've done that, resubmit a new plan of action, not with a million messages in between, just a careful, concise plan of action. Try and address what's gone wrong. Guys, I hope you found this useful. That's my take on the possible death of launch services. Sorry if I scared you with that thumbnail, but it's basically what a lot of people are saying, and I wanted to give you guys my take on it. So yeah, I really hope you found it useful. If you did, subscribe to the eBusiness Boss channel. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Give this video a like if you found it useful. If you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for tuning in, guys. More from us again very soon.